All right, finally. Wondering what is happening. Hey, everybody. I don't know who's going to be on here, but whoever's on here, I'm ready. So this thing, I don't know who's going to be on here, but whoever. I am lagging. That's why I like to do the That's why I like to do the cause see that's taking. Can I do my avatar? Let's see if I do my avatar. Solo late. Okay, that's that. Nah. Um. So that's the solo. Hey, Dr. Bombay. How are you? So the wrong girl how to do a streamer. Done it. Okay. What's up, little sis? Okay, y'all. I'm about to go. How can I do my avatar? Because this is looking real strange. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I mean, give me a heart. I'm sorry. Nobody's saying anything. What's up? Thank you, James. You always come through. Just love that James, boy. James be having me crying. I be getting emotional. You hear me? That's good because I'm trying to do something new. So I found out that this raggedy computer will at least do a premiere. So this is the question I. Hello, E to live strong. Hello, JR. You know what, JR? You ain't crazier than me. Well, what is this going on here? Shalfan, why you ain't tell me? Why you ain't tell your sister that her situations? Hold on. I want to use my avatar because I look like that. That don't look right. Well, as long as y'all can hear me, I'm good. It's gonna be a 10-second delay. I'm glad you told me that. Because you know I ain't got no sense. Okay, so this is the question I wanted to pose to everybody. And when everybody gets into the stream, I'm going to close this to private. What about that? Hope everybody brought something to drink. So this is the question I wanted to pose to everybody. If you could start your YouTube journey over, what would you do different than what you've done at this time? What would you do different? If you could again, would you do different? Would you different? Would you have waited on subscribers? Would you have what's up, Eric? So I'm about to bring some people up here. Y'all ready? I'm about to bring y'all up. That I didn't do StreamYard for y'all not to come up. What's up, Darlene? Y'all know I did not do StreamYard for y'all not to come up. So we gonna, yeah. So I want everybody to come up. I need my avatar. How do you do the avatar? Because I can't stand myself looking at myself like that. Remove myself from the stream. Okay, I'll do the avatar in a minute, but I'm looking real crazy. So that's the question I wanted to talk about today. Y'all know I don't like to talk about, I don't like subjects and stuff. I like us to chit chat, but I'm about to bring some people up on the stream. I'm waiting for Cubs, Dan, and Tiffany. Hope everybody brought them a beverage because what's up, Candy girl? Candy, I hope you look in your best because I'm about to bring you up. I'm gonna drop the link. Okay. I want y'all to come up and behave. Crazy. Okay. Now, how do I put my Candy? How do I put my avatar on? Did I miss my chance when did I miss my chance when I came in? Okay, I'm about to drop the link. How do you drop the link? All right, so you can hold on. Y'all. Hold on. I'm dropping the link. To come up here and tell me what would you do different? What's up, Tiffany? I was waiting for you. I'm waiting for set this boy on private. I'm dropping the link. Y'all, I feel all grown. I feel like a grown up. I feel like a grown up now. Now that I have StreamYard like everybody else, I feel like a grown up. Did the link drop? If you have not connected to James Guy, then I don't know what you're waiting for. Y'all, okay, so this is how we're going to do it. I have 13 in the chat. I don't know how many thumbs up I have, but I don't care. If you have not seen my last video on coping with being thumbs down, then you would know why I'm saying this right now. Okay, I need somebody to come up here because I know one thing, when y'all ask me to come up, I always come up. So I need, who coming up? Well, who coming up? Oh, I need somebody to come to after the premiere. What premiere? The link. I didn't see a premiere. Drop. We about to do a raid on Candy. If she don't drop the link, then I don't know. I don't know where she at. Oh, like that. Like at least 3 hours ahead of time. At least 3. No. Why you didn't tell? Oh, I hate when you do that. I want to be there. Auntie, I want to be there. Just that don't make no sense. Tiff, you look so cute, but I don't see you on this ragged.
Auntie Yo-Yo, you there? Okay, I think I cannot hear you. Let me turn up your volume. Are you muted? Are you muted? I can't hear you. You there? You there? Oh, Auntie Yo-Yo, it says that you've muted yourself. You have to unmute yourself. Oh, she's saying she can't see anything. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Eat to Live Strong is saying that you're muted and likely frozen. So you may have to do like a reboot. And we can't hear you at all.
them too crunchy in the chili. I'm gonna add them down to give it time to soften up and cook down. Hello? 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 I'm gonna mix it all up until it's done cooking. Okay. So y'all can hear me now. But I want to do my different version for my like when I was growing up, we didn't really know what we ate. Maybe making separate catering to their life. It was, hey, this is what you're going to eat. It's Brussels sprouts or put in canned mushrooms and the lasagna. We didn't have an option. And I often find myself to cater to my children because I do want them to, and I do want them to eat all their food. So I do stuff like this, meals for them, or kind of tweak it for them to enjoy it. I don't like and monitor you eating. You know, oh, you better eat all that and make them stuff that I know that they'll like. I'm in the other one, y'all. So I'm about to delete this one because I am in the other one. So y'all come to the other one. Um, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? That is the question for the day. Can y'all hear me? Whoo, this is so irritating. You can hear me. Okay, then you in the right one. I'm about to drop the link. I think what it is, my computer couldn't take the me moving around like a fool. Yay, y'all, what's up? What's up? Hold on, let me tell Cubs then I'm home because she was like, "Where you at, Auntie?" I was like, "I'm up in this boy." She was like, "What?" Okay. Look like people coming in. Okay, so I'm back to where's Tiffany at? Oh, look at Sir P is in the building. He say he can hear me. Is it here? Wait a minute. Show your face. I can't. Candy, if I show my face, that's what's messing up the computer. I know that sounds like a joke, but I think that's what was messing it up. I don't think my computer, my ragged computer, could handle my face moving. So when I did, okay, so earlier this morning, it was me, Cubs Den. Let me get you up here. It was me, Cubs Den, and Tiffany. And we were having a good time while I was on my avatar. When I was on my avatar, we was having a good time. But now when I want to show my face, it started messing up. So I'm gonna have to just be faceless. Y'all seen y'all know how I look. Don't be laughing, niece. Don't be laughing at your auntie because you know good and well. Sure, hey, my face ain't that ugly. Where my computer shut down. Shoot. You know what? Every time I try to do something, this is what happens. I've been waiting. I've been waiting all night to use this StreamYard. I've been waiting all day. I got my face made up. I put my eyelashes on. I was ready. I got notes and questions to ask everybody. I got my drink in my hand. I'm ready to go. You saved the day, Candy. Oh, you saved the day. If you didn't have your situation, I don't know what I would have did. I'm glad that everybody went over there. Oh, Aunt Maddie live too? Maybe this is a bad time for me to go live then. Girl, yeah, I did my eyelashes. Sure. I had my eyelashes fluttering. I did my eyelashes. I had my eyelashes fluttering. My eyelashes was looking like butterflies and caterpillars and everything. I had all that done. You were fussing at me though about my situation. I don't even know what you're talking about, Candy. But if I was fussing, then take it and have a drink. I mean, you know. So it's probably best that I'm up in this boy without my face because this is working. Somebody take the link. Who can somebody take the link and come up here so I can see if this thing works and see if it shuts down? This is crazy. I had everybody in here. I had 18 people in here. And I was ready to roll. And now here we go. Here we go. Let me tell. I'm glad it's working too, girl. I'm glad it's working. And you know what? It might be best for not nobody to see my face because they don't know where I'm at. They don't know if I'm in the other live. They don't know if I'm in this live. I don't even know. I might have to shut this boy down for the night. And I was really ready to enjoy my life. Yeah, I closed the other live. The the other live is easy to close. I love going live on my phone. The thing is about the live on my phone is you can't bring nobody else up. So let me make sure I tell you know what, Cubs Den is so sweet. Now she running my playlist. Candy, I'm going to run your playlist. When I tell you I'm gonna run it, I'm gonna run it here. I got to have like a 24-hour. In fact, I'm gonna run it right after this thing, right after this live stream. But let me tell her that I am live. Thank you, Cubs. Thank you, sweetheart. Cause I only came on here because we were gonna do this live stream. What y'all want to talk about? Anything? Somebody take the link. Everybody out. See, that's one thing about when you are live and you do StreamYard. That's the reason why people don't want to she texted me, Candy. There she go. Cubs, I done dropped the link. These Cubs will come up here and talk to me. Paste. So, Cubs. So the thing was, we was up here having us a nice conversation earlier. And my computer was working well with the avatar. Then my computer stopped working. But what's interesting with this here is if I was to click on this, could I get on here twice? This thing is amazing. I'm going to click on here and I'm going to see what happens. This is going to be amazing. Y'all, I'm going to be on here twice. Watch this. It said, can't find your camera. Couldn't find the camera. Is it possible you don't have it plugged in? Nope, it won't let me. It won't let me come on twice. Oh, yes, it did. Y'all. It won't find my camera. It said it didn't find my camera. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it like this. They don't know me. Uh-oh. Y'all, I think. It say could not find the camera. Is y'all saying that? Hold on, cuz. Oh, okay. Cause we ain't gonna be able to hear you unless you unmute your mic. Can't unmute your guests because they
Hello.
mute themselves. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's back.
Okay. All right. So you're good. Cubs, you in here? What
Yes,
time is
yes.
it over there?
It is 10 minutes to 9. Just give me one sec. I just need to fix my mic.
Okay.
It's about falling off. Yep, should be back up now.
I hear you.
It's almost 9 p.m. here. My toddler is sleeping, but the older ones are
Girl, you got
around.
some older kids.
Oh yeah, I've got my son is going to be 15 in August, and my daughter, my first daughter, would be 12 in April, and I've got a 3-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, we weren't
That's so
planning for the 3 year.
exciting. I love to see you guys with y'all kids. You Candy see. Because I was looking at their Instagram today and they were doing their I don't know what they were doing. It was just acting crazy and I love it. That's the kind of stuff I used to do with my family. And so now, well, of course, my son died, but then I had Megan, but Megan, my daughter, she always had company because I grew up as an only child and I did not want her to grow up as an only child. So every weekend, I mean every single one, she had either a boatload of company or she was somewhere else with her friends. So of
Wow.
course she did her schoolwork and I made sure all of that was happening during the weekend. I mean during the week, but from Friday until Sunday evening, she was with her cousins
Wow.
or they were over my house because I act so silly and they used to love being with me. And I would have them kids. I would put my DJ equipment outside on the street and ask my neighbors to uh, block off the street with their cars, and I would have the kids doing relay races all up and down the street. And one day, my daughter had posted something on her Facebook. She said that she had such a wonderful childhood. And I was like, oh, you had a wonderful childhood.
Wow.
So that's exciting for you to have it. So you're going to have in 2 years, hopefully you're saving up because you got graduation coming.
Yeah, we are.
Megan, Candy, Megan is, hold on. Candy say, how old is Megan? Megan is 27. She just turned 27 this month.
Wow.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm good. I'm drinking. So I wanted to wait for Tiffany, but maybe Tiffany's not coming. And she was here earlier. You didn't Cubs, you didn't see the whole fiasco. The whole fiasco. She came. I had 18 people in the chat. I was waiting for you. Tiffany came up.
Wow.
My computer started acting crazy.
Oh,
Candy said that
yeah,
she
because
had.
you said 7. It was supposed to be 7 p.m. my time.
I thought we were 3
Okay.
hours different. Are we 3 hours
Your buffer.
different?
What's the time now,
My
Auntie?
time
It's almost
is
9 p.m. here. What's the time?
my time is 11 o'clock. It's 10:30,
Okay, so we're
10:53.
2 hours ahead.
So I figured if I came on
Oh, it's
at
okay. So
10,
it's 9:53 my time. Tiffany should be
10,
10:53. Should be 9:53. Sorry, it's 8:53 my time. It's almost 9. Tiffany is 1 hour ahead of me, so she's 9:53, and you're 10:53. So it's 1 hour.
well, she came. Well, she
Okay,
came and she left.
okay,
So I think what I'm going to do is I wanted to make this private so we could talk about what we would do differently.
yeah.
And I don't know if I can I make it private now,
I don't
but
know.
just the people that's in here.
I don't know if you can while you're
Um,
if you're on
yeah, I
mute.
think
I
so.
don't know, but I think you're gonna lose the chat if you're on private.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I won't do it then.
I think you're gonna lose it.
But what I think I would do different if I could start my channel over again, I would really learn the ins and outs of YouTube before I started my channel.
Hmm.
I would know, I would just watch everybody else's journey first. I would just be friends and come into the chat rooms and, go into the networking streams and go into people's premieres and, listen to what they're saying first
Hmm.
before I uploaded any video.
Wow, that would take a lot of time, though. Well, you will kind of make up for the time because you would have learned really quickly and save yourself a lot of time of what we're learning as we're going now. Yeah.
But I want to ask you a question, Cubs. How do you
Mm.
find the time to watch everybody's video and be in everybody's live stream and be the moderator in everybody's live stream? You, how do you find that time?
I'm not moderating every live stream, but I'm in quite a lot of live streams though. I don't know, especially now that I'm no longer live streaming. That's it actually gives me more time to really move around people's live streams. So that really helps me. And I don't know, I'm crazy. I'm really, what does my husband call it? I'm just really organized in the sense that I have a timetable where I make every single day of what I'm going to do. And I 80% of the time I stick with it. I'm just really picky and sometimes OCD. I don't know. But I'm not everywhere though. I'm in quite a few places, but not everywhere.
I think we must be in the same places because wherever I'm at, I see you.
Yeah. So you're everywhere as well, right?
so I'm so I'm thinking you everywhere, but clearly we're just in the same places all the time.
And I'm also using this opportunity with saying of not being able to live stream or not wanting to live stream to go and visit new places as well. In addition to going back to the same places I know, but trying to see new people I'm subscribing to join their own live streams and get to know new people. Candice says she's a bad moderator.
Candy, you're a bad moderator. Neatly, you you see her all over the place. Okay, so this is the thing about Cubs, Dana. She needs an award. I mean, seriously, if we ever start doing
Oh.
awards, you're going to get one of them. So
Mhm.
this is the thing. You're not only on everybody's streams, but you're on everybody's premieres. You're on everybody's videos. And it's very much to be commended because that's support on 10. That's support times 10.
No.
And I appreciate it because I don't even know. Do you remember how we met?
I honestly do not know. Do you know, I was thinking, I was asking Blue Jeans the other day, and I was really trying to juggle my head. Was it January? Was it December? I have no clue. I didn't want to ask you because I felt it was going to be rude. So I just, okay, I'm just going to shut my mouth off.
I don't know how any of us met. You know what? That needs to
I
be a
can't
video.
remember.
How did Candy see? How did we meet? She must
Mhm.
have a lot of tabs open. I'm mostly
Only be on one
on my
place.
phone and could only be in one place at one time. How did we meet? Uneatly Tay, how did we meet? How did we all meet? I don't even know. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with Kimmy, Candy C, and Brother Herb. You can't do nothing but fall in love with them.
Mhm.
And everybody, but what's interesting though, Cubs, is I'm a little bit now, I can tell you, you are not everywhere because
Yeah.
I am places that I do not see you. I think I'm everywhere.
Mhm.
Um, I'm in the crocheting networks. I don't
Oh
even
no, I'm not
crochet.
there.
I don't even crochet, girl. What happens is that I'll go into a live, like when I don't have nothing to do, I'll
Mm.
go into a live and just see what they're doing. And then if they're very nice people, then I just keep coming back.
Yeah.
And I just walked into a crocheting. YouTube is opening up things to me for some reason. It's like I'm finding lives from people I don't know. And guess what, y'all? I'm going to tell y'all the secret.
Mhm.
I am gaining subscribers from being in those lives.
Yeah.
Now, these lives are not networking streams. They are just people just talking about subjects, and I converse with the host, and it's like 400, 500 people in those streams, sometimes even 1,000. And I'm just talking and I'm saying things and whatever, I'm just engaging. And next thing you know, some of those same people that was in those lives connected to me, and they're coming to one of my lives, and I'm like,
Oh.
whoa, you were in the live, you were in one of those lives I was at. And it was like, yeah, we following you now. And I'm like, wow. So if you're looking for like different people that are not content creators to follow you, that has got that. I think I have gained about 15 subscribers just from being in other people's lives,
Wow.
and then
Wow.
being engaging, asking good questions and stuff.
Mm.
Miss Yo Yo, you found me one day. You watch one of my videos and I say your comment. We clicked instantly. We've been family ever since. Candy C say this should be a topic one day. This is a topic, Candy. What is she talking about? That's what we doing right now.
Mhm.
She said this should be a topic. Girl, this is the topic. I used to always see her name and her theme song and wonder what does this woman look like? Kept showing her love and she
Oh.
reciprocated it. Who you talking about? My niece, my other niece? You talking about Cubs Den?
She's
Or you
talking about
talking
you,
about
I think.
Uneatly?
I think she's talking about you.
Oh, talking about me?
Mhm.
Shoot, I don't even, you know what? This is how, okay, you know what, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm enjoying this conversation. In fact, I'm enjoying not even being seen right now because I'm just really chilling right now. I'm in
Mhm.
the bed. I got my night. I look like my mother. My mother would wear. Anyway, so y'all, this is the thing. I didn't know what I was doing when I came onto YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And oh wait a minute, she said, Cubs, then I met you in Angels Live one day, and it was history. Loved it.
Oh.
Yes, Cubs. Okay, this is how I feel. When I used to come into the live streams, and when I used to come into people's premieres, and when I came on the scene, I kind of busted in. I didn't come quietly because I don't know how to come quiet.
Hmm.
So I would bust in and I would talk to people as if I'd been knowing them for years. And that's just my personality. But I figured this. I says people will not be able to know who I am and what I'm doing and what I stand for until they watch one of my videos. If you watch a video, hey Kimmy, I got to get my baby up here. Kimmy, come up here. We're talking some good stuff. Because she's been having some issues and I just really want to talk to her. But I figured this. Once someone saw my video, they would know who I am. You know. If you haven't watched my video, you would not know that I'm funny, that I'm a comedian. Ah. Okay, Kimmy, you going.
Oh, I think she's going to bed.
Oh, she's going to bed. Okay. Good night, Kimmy. Thanks for stopping by for a minute.
Oh, she said she's going to switch over to another account. Give me a second. Okay, she's coming back. Candice, I said I love how Cobson is always consistent. She looks like a celebrity. I have no clue what she looks like, though. The whole celebrities only show the feet and the babies. Oh my god. Candice.
I think sometimes, like when I would say things in the chat room and people don't know my personality, it might seem like I'm being sarcastic or something, but you got to see one of my videos to know that I'm a prankster. Now, I'm not a prankster. What's up, Catherine? How you doing, baby girl? Yeah, if you don't watch me, that's the basis. So when I watched your video, I already knew that you were very organized. I could just tell by your videos. And then when you did your live stream, you just you're so organized. I could tell. I could just tell. You're very even keel. And
what does that mean, even keel?
That means that you're very settled. You're even.
Oh.
You're like a straight line, like me. I mean, I can be, it depends on where I'm at and but I'm taking notes from you, and I surely took notes from Tiffany. I took notes from both of you guys. Both of you guys y'all kind of even keel. I can hurt people's feelings if they don't know that most of the time I'm joking, 92% of the time. They may take me for being for real about something that I say. Just like just like Brother Herb. He had to call me one day. I was saying some stuff on the chat room. He had to call me one day to see if I was for real. But if he had watched any of my content, he would have known that I was not for real. But I think him and Candy was talking about, should you have a female friend, or should you have a friend if you're married, and should you have a friend of the opposite sex? And so I was in the chat room saying it's all kind of stuff, and he had to call me like, Auntie, what you talking about? I'm like, boy, I'm playing with you. I'm not serious. If I felt any kind of way that I'm talking, I wouldn't even say nothing. But I guess he had to check, because some people do say things that's rude and mean it.
Yeah, Candice is saying something. I'm just trying to respond to her typing.
Her live streams look like it takes days to organize. I'm like, she ain't straying away from her live stream plan. She stay on schedule. She sure does. And let me tell you something. Yo, yo, you know it's hard to tell through text. It is hard to tell through text. That's the reason why you got to find out what kind of person a person is by either talking to them or finding out what they do, you know. And it's so interesting how many people did not know that I was like more of a comedian until they watch my videos. And then they say, "You are funny, you're funny." And so then, now I switched over from being entertainment to comedy. And that's the road I'm going to. I'm not doing people in vlogs. I think I did people in blogs. You are just a bundle, a bundle of fun. And you guys may not know this, but I used to be a DJ. Well, I'm still a DJ. And I'm a singer. And I've been in plays. I've opened up for Phil Perry, Regina Bell. I've opened up for people. I'm used to entertaining. You said some stuff, Yo Yo, on Mona Cole Live, and I was blown away. I knew you on a different level. I knew you on a different level. Was the truth or not? I don't know which one. I don't know what I was saying, but I can tell y'all this: that in my little world over here in Detroit, I'm a little famous. I'm a little bit famous. If you say, Yo Yo, somebody might know me. My husband hates going places with me because he always says, "Why you had to know everybody?" But I've been doing DJing and I've been singing with bands at the casinos, um, at everywhere for 25 years, 25 plus years. I keep saying 25 years. I've been saying it for years. So I don't know, 28, I don't know. But I'm used to entertaining and I'm used to just making people feel hospitable. My comedy comes to make people feel welcomed, you know. Oh, you talking about that night at Candy, you talking about that night that we were talking about uh what was the subject, Candy? I know what night you talking about. What was the subject?
Was it the night you had her book?
No, she was talking about things. Why is sex taboo or something? She was talking about something. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've settled down in the past 7 years. It's a lot of things I used to do when I was growing up. Well, after I left my mom's house, because my mother was very strict, and I left home. And when I left home, I pretty much went out on the wild because my mother was so strict. I couldn't even get off. I can walk off the porch without giving a 7-page thesis statement as to where I was going. But in my life, I should write a book. So if you want to know what your auntie Candy was like, I was like, no, not auntie. Oh yeah, whatever life you live in, Candy, or whatever book you can write, I can write those same words. And I am probably 15 to 20 years older than you guys. Well, I'm gonna say I'm about probably 12 to 17 years older than y'all. And I got stories I can tell. Because I used to be 20 and 30 and 42.
Are you planning on writing a book?
I plan on it one day because I have a lot of life I can tell. I've been married 4 times, and I just got a lot of wisdom that I can. If anybody wants to shave 10 years off of your life, listen to what I gotta say. So many things that we learn because we bump our head on a wall. And it's a lot of times that younger people don't want to listen to older people because they think they know it all. But when it comes to credit, when it comes to love, when it comes to business, I got some stories I can tell some people that will shave 10 years off your life because I'm looking at the younger ones now and looking at them and them starting their business, and they kind of want me to get back into it. They, I'm I'm kind of feeling like, oh, let me get back. But you know what? I've been there, done that, and I still have my DJing business, and I still have my bands, and I still do that. So I mean, I need to sit down because I do have a husband, and but I can tell you guys how to start the business, how to keep the business, how to be, how to keep customers, what to do. I have never done an online business, but I can tell you this. I have gone when I used to DJ or do karaoke, because I had my own karaoke company with 13 employees. And when I used to do my karaoke, what brings people back, and this is what you do, Cubs Dan, you have to give people their 5 seconds of fame. You have to acknowledge people and make them feel welcome to come into your store. So what is your store? Hey, if it's a live stream, then you give that person their 5 seconds or 10 seconds or even a minute of fame. Each person that comes in, that's exactly what you do, Cubs. Then you be like, welcome, welcome, welcome. Auntie, she said, it makes the person feel like, okay, let me sit down right here then. Let me sit down for a minute. I was just going to come in for a second and say hi and leave. But since I got such a warm welcome, let me go and sit down. That's one thing that I really need to stress when it comes to business. Even with those live streams, if you notice that the ones that gets the most recognition is the ones people come in the most to. Candy say, I always listen. I understand the elder had good stuff to say. Yeah, and then the same thing with older people. We need to listen to the younger people. Because that's the reason why I act so young. People, I tell people my age, they look at me like, what? No. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm not going to tell y'all how old I am, but I can tell y'all this. I'm between 12, whatever age you are, I'm 12 to 17 years older than you. And what keeps me young is being open-minded to all ages, to all genres of life, to all genres of music, just paying attention to everything. And
yeah, I think you mentioned it in one of your videos to subscribe to people across generations. And I think what you meant was like, don't just subscribe to people your age or in your whatever your niche you're offering. Subscribe to teenagers, subscribe to various people. I think you said that in one of your videos.
yeah,
But are you planning on having a second channel for, let's say, like the business part, like you said that you have a lot to share?
I have that second channel as my for my job. And so when I want to, it's so hard. I got 50 million things. I have several irons in the fire. I can't do everything at this age. But
Are you sure?
I can't. I won't. Hold on.
VI Scott Speaks is in the house.
Is Kimmy coming up or what's she doing? Kimmy? Kimmy?
Hello, everyone. Good night.
Hi. Okay. Hey, Vi.
Instead. Hey
Okay.
everyone.
Hi,
Hello.
Kimmy.
What would you do different in YouTube if you could start your channel all over?
Damn, it's a tough different. I wouldn't do collab with my cousin. That's one thing for sure. And I would family members my YouTube channel.
Really? Well, we love them, no.
Yeah, that's one side of my family. That's sweet.
Huh. I, I'm tell you, I when I see your family and you guys interact, like when you go, whenever I watch your videos and you have, you know what I like about your family? Y'all all different. You got light skin, dark skin, older, younger, older, much older. You know, and you guys are having such a great time.
Peace, family.
And
And
Vibin, I think your her volume is quite low. So some people in the chat can't hear her. I can barely hear her myself. So Kimmy, can you increase your volume a little bit?
Okay, I'm gonna.
If there's such thing as a
Yeah.
control button.
Okay, let me know if you're hearing me now.
Yeah, it's a bit light, but I can hear you. It's not loud. Onitlite, can you hear her better now? I can't really hear Kimmy either. That's what Onitli is saying. It's a bit low, but I can hear you. I'm not sure about people in the chat. Onitli is saying she can't hear you really well. Okay, she said just a little. It's quite low though.
Okay, she can hear me just a little. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm from a mixed family. Gotcha, but I'm just from a mixed family. I got a lot of races stuff, but I'm not this side of family that you guys see on YouTube. All is gonna start making money. All. You listening to the news?
So Auntie VI Scott is saying she's not home. She's waiting for her
hold
son
on.
to come out from work. If you're still on when she gets home, she's gonna come up.
Y'all there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. If I say she not home, I'm waiting on my son to come off of work. If he's still on, once I get home, I will come up. Yay. I'm enjoying this because we don't never really get to bond. So, Kimmy, you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Is there anything else that you would do different?
Um, not think of anything else right now because this question just hit me really hard.
I think what I would have did different is
Sorry, Auntie, can you share the link for Candy C? She's asking if she can come up.
Yeah, come on. What I would have did different is I wouldn't have got all these subscribers first. I'm gonna tell y'all that right
Yeah,
now.
I wouldn't do
Because
that too. I
it's
wouldn't
kind of
mind.
disappointing once you get the subscribers and you still don't get you still got to wait all this time just to get monetized. I think I want to get the subscribers and the monetization like within at least a week or so of each other. Like, okay, so now I got the subscribers. I'm about to be monetized, probably in 3 weeks to a month. But shoot, you get the subscribers.
Yeah.
And then you got to wait almost a year just to get monetized.
I would do the monetization first. I'll try and get my watch hours first. And this because I think the subscribers is easier to get than the watch hours.
Yeah. I feel the same way. And so that's one thing I would have changed. And another thing, I would have, you know what, you guys, I think I would have I would have did like an open house. Like what is it called when you start your business and the first day, grand opening? I would have did a grand opening.
But would you have known people by then?
No, but I think what I would have done is the people that I do know, and I know quite a bit of people, but the people that I do know, I think I would have started my YouTube channel. Here's my channel. I would have did some collaborations with all of those people. I would have gave out invitations I would have just did it differently, and all the people that I know, instead of just inviting or just talking to them about my YouTube channel, I think if I had showed them, like actually shown them, like, hey, how you doing? Can I call, hey, Flo, it's one of my girlfriends. She probably
Right.
watching me right now. Hey, Flo, let me come over and let me start you a YouTube channel so that you can watch me, like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Let me get your phone for a minute. Let me show you how this works. And get everybody, all my few people. Because if I go on Facebook Live, y'all, I go on Facebook Live. It's live.
Wow.
I'm live. Oh, here comes Candy. Yeah, I'm live then, boy. Hey, at least you can show your face, Candy. I can't hear nothing you saying. Oh, Brother Herb in the building. I can't hear you. It's got to be on your end.
We can't hear you, Candy.
No. So mute your mic and then unmute it. Hold on.
You're not hearing me.
No.
No. Well, you look cute. Jeff must have did your hair because you look like you just got it done. My greatest supporters are content creators. I have a handful of family members that actually support. Oh,
yeah,
my God. Tay,
yeah.
When I tell you talking to the choir,
Yeah.
it's hard for them to even understand what YouTube is. What you want to.
So, Auntie, that's why I think your idea is really good, because I think it's the same thing across board. So many family members are not supportive on YouTube. So I think if we did like an open house, like you were saying, it would have been good to kind of let people know what YouTube is about and what kind of support we expect from them and stuff like that. I think it would have been helpful.
Yeah. And then like I would have did like a party, just like how an Avon party.
Mm.
I think I would have did a party. I would have said, "Hey, you guys, I wanted to show you a premiere of one of my videos and what I'm doing. Everybody here is a mimosa, and I would have had a party. In fact, I could still do all this now while I'm talking. I'm giving my own. So let me write this stuff down that I'm saying. Hey, K Don.
It's my
Hold on.
account.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get
Is that your
back
account,
up.
Irene? Okay.
It's my
I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. I was
No,
just
Candy,
checking
I
out the
can't hear
account
you.
to block it.
I hear me?
I think I hear them a little bit, but it's quite faint because Candy just said
yeah, I
testing,
heard you.
right? But it's really faint.
I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Okay. Like a meet and greet, but it's to introduce your channel and content.
Yeah.
You know what? That is what we should have done. That is a good idea.
Yeah. But do you think family will show up though?
I think if we were to do, anytime you're going to feed anybody, I think anybody will show up. So you
Oh.
just, you have,
Oh, nice.
yeah, you have a premiere party at your house.
Mm.
Like you guys, I'm premiering my first video on YouTube. I'm chicken wings and steak fries and salad and dessert. And I want you guys to just come and vibe with me. And when they come, they say turn up the vibes and Candy. Yeah, food will always bring anybody to you. Yeah, and so when they come, you make sure that everybody gets a YouTube channel and they're able to subscribe to you. So you can get like 20, 30 subscribers just
Yeah.
from your premiere. That, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that, y'all.
Yeah, and just get them to run your playlist. Just send them your playlist and they don't have to watch it. They just click on it and that's it.
I know that's what I tell my husband to do on his devices. I'm like, just
Yeah.
run this link. Just click this link.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Candy. She look cute, but I don't know why she's not saying nothing. Go on your phone, Candy. Candy, get on your phone and do it.
Your other phone.
No, she doing it. You feel the same way too, Tay? Y'all, it's Saturday night. She said, okay, hold up. Candy, you're gonna have to turn off one of those devices.
He was in it twice.
I'm in it twice.
Hey,
Is your volume up over there?
hey, we can hear you now.
Okay.
So we're trying to figure out this new computer we got. That's why I couldn't answer.
Oh, it's new.
Yeah.
That's so funny because when they new and when they raggedy, that's when they don't work right.
Right.
So I'm on my phone now, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, you good now. We can hear you.
So even though, you know, y'all are afraid to show y'all face and everything.
But I ain't afraid to show my face. I just think I shut my computer down. Now earlier, me, Cubs, Dan, Tiffany, Chanel was in here, and we were.
It's funny. It's working. You just can't, you can't hear.
I'm definitely showing my face. Just can't see me.
What can we say?
I said face, you just can't see me because
Yeah. Nope, that doesn't count. So I wanted to tell y'all what I would have done differently if I had to restart my YouTube channel all over again.
What would you do different?
Differently, I would have had a whole bunch of videos lined up so that I can drop like videos back to back to back to back. And I would have did what you said, Yo-Yo, about just like going to people's lives, like before even dropping a video, like going there and just like gain subscribers and you know, just pretty much let myself be known before I drop that first video.
Now that's smart. I didn't even think about that.
Cause you see a lot of those too. Like you go into people's channels, you're like, hold up, they don't even have any videos, but they have XYZ amount of subscribers. That's because they're working on something. So it's like I would have done that. That way I gain a subscriber count and then people already kind of know who I am. And then once I start dropping those videos, I have a lot of people that are able to watch them.
Yeah.
That's smart. Now I had never thought about lining up my videos.
Yeah, I would have had like 5 videos at a time to be able to say, all right, I'm gonna drop at least like 2 or 3 videos a week, and then just like drop them as they're, you know, lining up. Because I hear about that now. Like you hear, like if you watch some of those videos about growing your YouTube channel and stuff like that, they always say, do a few videos at a time. That way you always have content to push out, as opposed to trying to do a video, edit, and push it out.
That's the reason why I won't be having a video out tomorrow. Because I mean, okay, y'all seen the last video I did, right? You know how long that took me to do that? It took me all day.
It looked like you put a lot of thought into that video, yo.
Yeah, I agree.
That video, this is what I did, because Brother Herb, he the one who got me started with this, because he asked me one day, he says, tell me which video you want me to critique. Which one do you think you did the best work on? And I had to scratch my head well.
Yeah, I was listening. I was like, you were like,
Now I'm gonna tell you, I put a lot of work in my Mama Said video. I put a lot of work in that. And then I put a lot of work in this one. So I have 2 videos that I really put a lot of work in. Now, with this last video, I put a lot of work in. Now, I have ideas to do with my videos, but I don't have the space. My husband takes up a lot of the house. So he was gone that day. And the day, because I was laying in the bed and I said, everything that you know, you have a chance to do it right now. While everything is quiet in the house, you can do exactly what you want to do for your video. And you won't have to say, I'm tired, just forget it, I ain't gonna do this. So I literally got up and I did everything that I thought I wanted to do for that video. So in one day, so if y'all notice, the one screen, I'm walking in there, I'm talking. Then the next screen, when I did the face, the thumbs down face, I had to go in the bathroom and do my makeup and do that for that particular scene. Then after the thumbs down face, and then I had to wipe that off. Now, okay, so I did the bun in my head. I did that one before I did the thumbs down scene, and that was calculated because I didn't want to have to redo my face for the celebration scene. So I did the celebration scene. I had to change my dress. That was a lot to do all of that. I had to change the dress.
I was like, she put a lot of thought into that video. You had different hairstyles, different face looks, different outfits. I'm like, okay, we got this little mini movie going on.
And that's what I envision for my videos. So when people say, oh, you had a good video, and I'd be like, no, that's not what I want. But I mean, it was decent enough, but I don't like sitting down talking to people. I want to have a video, And so that video, everything I made myself, y'all. I made myself do everything I wanted to do in the video. And that's exactly what I did. Thumbnails are everything. When I first started, I only uploaded once a week. When I started to upload daily, it really helped my growth. Girl, you upload daily? Who uploading daily? Don't be laughing, Cubs.
Where Kimmy go?
Kimmy gone. We couldn't hear her anyway. I don't know what happened.
She said, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, she probably gone. But I put a lot of thought in that video, and every video any video I ever want to do, I have a lot of creativity in my mind. What I want to do is either I get too tired to do it, or I keep waiting for my husband to go to sleep, or because when I come home from work, he in the living room, and then at night, that means that I got to do it at night while he's sleeping. Then every TV he had one of those sound bars. What is it? Boom, boom, boom,
A surround sound.
Yeah, all of that going on. And then, I'm trying to do a video and you hear all that in the background and all that stuff, So this is the time for me now. I won't be doing anything tomorrow because he just, hold on, vibing. She back. Hold on. Device is not connected. I don't know what's happening. Your guest will need to connect their device. Okay. She coming back. Yay!
You're clearer. Yeah, I could hear you really clear now.
Yeah, because
So Cubs did.
I put it on my laptop.
Okay.
Cubs
Hopefully
did.
lots of
Now
people-
that your interview is about to be monetized, does that change what your schedule looks like?
No, I'm still doing the same things. Not doing
Okay.
anything different, just doing the same thing. I'm still running my playlist as well, but not as I used to.
So when you run your playlist, you do it from your account or do you sign out and run it?
No, I don't do it from my account. So I either use Blue Jeans account and Blue Jeans runs me with his account, and I use my son's phone. We've got like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, like 7 phones plugged in. So and those are seven different accounts. So I don't use I've run myself once, but that's about it because I use when it's running, I'm working with my own accounts, attending people's live streams and all that. So I rarely do run with my account, except maybe I'm about to go to bed and then just kick it up and.
So for example, if Blue Jeans runs your playlist once and you get the hours for it, if he runs it again, you still get more hours for it?
We just put it on loop. So I don't really care. So I just play it once and keep looping it. And like I said before, I have an Excel sheet where I monitor it. So when I notice that there's kind of like a flat line, so like there's some days I'm just getting like 50 hours per day. And I know, okay, maybe I need to switch up the accounts, stop using, let's say, Blue Jeans account and start using a fresh one. Like today, I created a fresh set of accounts, right? So start using a fresh set of accounts and kind of like run them 3-4 times, and then you see the numbers start to pick up. Once it's a fresh account, it picks up. Last 2 days ago, I hit like 170 hours in one day because I started off with a new set of accounts and started running. But I would suggest maybe use one account 3 times and then start with a new set of accounts, then come back again to the same accounts. I haven't been keeping a record on how often I use the account. So if I use it today, sometimes it's 3 days after, sometimes I completely forget and like, oh, I've not used this account in a while, but I write all the stuff down now just to make it more organized.
So how often do you check your hours though? Because once you run a playlist, doesn't it take like a certain amount of hours or days for it to populate?
It's the next day. So if I'm doing anything today, I know by tomorrow I'll see the effect. So I do it today and the effect is felt tomorrow. And I think on YouTube Studio, just once you get your numbers updated. You don't get updated in real time.
I want to see this spreadsheet, this Excel spreadsheet. Like,
I mean, it's just a basic. So I have just January to, so I can pull it up just that you can see it. Let me just pull it up so I know I'm saying the exact thing.
Like, yo, she got a spreadsheet of her hours.
She told me, but I can tell I can tell by her demeanor and by her content. When she does her content, everything is so organized. She's got the onion. She has the cutlery, everything's all,
I think it's too much. Kind of organization.
Yeah, show us, I think, camera and show us like a finger or something.
I know what all 10 of her fingers look like. That's about it.
Kimmy is crazy. Y'all, we got sales lady boss boss up in the house. She said, "Hey, Candy C and Brother Herb."
Hey, girl. Hey.
What up? What's up, Miss Franks?
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something, Boss Up? Hey, Miss Boss, let me tell you something.
The heck are y'all
I
doing?
need
Why y'all doing bacon? Why y'all down here?
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Okay. So this is what I want to tell you, that you have inspired me to do a vision board for the first time in my life.
I don't think she's outside. Is Cupcake outside?
Who took her outside? I just heard her bark.
Anything, you're not on mute.
I put her on mute.
Kids are showing.
I put her on mute until
Okay.
y'all make sure that the babies ain't showing on my situation. Because I believe, hey, Brother Herb, what happened that one time when they shut you down twice?
Your mic is muted.
Oh, I don't know. I think it was my video title.
Oh, I thought it might have. I said it might be them babies, because I ain't never seen them do that. I was in the live stream. I was like, what happened to Brother Herb? They cut him down twice. I was like, oh.
Well, I know. You talking about when I was on the bike?
No, you wasn't on the bike. It
No,
was a late night ride.
The kids.
Oh, yeah, it did. It was because of the title. Hey, what was Cupcake at? Door closed?
Oh, yeah, because when she got.
Okay, so what were we saying? Kimmy looking like.
Oh, the host. Oh.
Yeah, that was me. Y'all making a lot of noise.
You were talking to Sales Lady Boss Up about your vision board.
Oh, I really love the vision board that you did, because I ain't never wanted to do a vision board until I seen her do the vision board. She did it one time before, then she did it again. And I said, you know what? You have visions, but you never have a board. So why not do a vision board? I used to think it was like a waste of time. But I think for you to know what you're doing in your life, I think a vision board could be okay. But I wanted to say this, y'all. This is what I wanted to say about YouTube. You cannot look at what other people are doing, or you will always feel bad about your life. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. If you have YouTube Buddy or TubeBuddy, why does TubeBuddy want to always compare you to another channel? Anybody got TubeBuddy?
I use vidIQ.
I deleted TubeBuddy. That's crap. And
I still use TubeBuddy.
Well, whenever you put TubeBuddy on, and whenever, like, if I go to Candy C's channel right now, it'll be like, you're red and she's blue. And like,
Really?
it'll show her growth.
In reference to yours, yeah.
I don't like that, because then I be feeling like, oh my goodness, I need to get my life.
So maybe it'll. So I've never seen that because I don't know. I don't think I utilize YouTube. I don't know.
You seen it?
I've seen it.
You don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to it. I'm barely on YouTube, but when I do pay attention to it, I think it's more of a motivational thing too. So like, if I see somebody doing a little bit better than me, or they're red or blue, whatever, I'm like, okay, bet I need to go ahead and post a video like ASAP.
Low key, she's real competitive. She try to act like she
Well,
not, but she real competitive. Like I be trying to help her. She like, I don't need your help.
That's, no, that's not being competitive.
I can do it by myself.
That's not being competitive.
Mhm.
Did it just get quiet?
I can hear myself. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But
Right there in the middle.
I find TubeBuddy difficult to use. It keeps on telling me my thumbnails aren't high definition. Well, you know what? I don't know why they telling you that, Kimmy.
I've
I
never seen
ain't never seen them tell.
It's a part that it shows thumbnail, the tags, all that stuff is you like a red. If it's not something like that, I don't even remember because I deleted that app.
You deleted TubeBuddy?
Kimmy.
Hello.
I hear
can hear
you.
you.
Well, I know one thing. I finally started doing live streams. And I was so scared to do them for such a long time. And I don't know why, because I know I can entertain people. And Jeff, I like the way you entertain people. You do good, you know. Candy, you do good. Cubs, you do excellent. Kimmy, you
I
do
be
good.
running out of energy though, so I'm not doing it no more than 1 hour a day from now on. When I get off live, I be tired.
Yeah, life is draining.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking. That's what you need to do. You need help. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I really appreciate how Just Bambi though, uh, Life with Riri, Shin McLove, they got this sisterhood going, and they be in their live streams all night. It be 20 people in their live streams all night long. And they do that so they can get them watch hours. And so they bonded. They make this pact to do that. And you know
Wait,
what?
you said they do what now? I haven't seen them live at night.
Well, then you must don't have your notifications on, because Just Bambi though, Shin McLove, the Life with Riri, mukbang and thing, they have a sisterhood, and it's 20 of them in the live streams all night long. They getting those hours, you know.
What time at night?
Whenever they come on. When I tell you they up all night long, I'm like they up until 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning, and they just sitting there. Everybody they on StreamYard, and everybody's talking, they singing, they doing this, they doing that. But I said to
And
myself,
sometimes
shoot,
they
why
go
we
like
can't
for 4 hours.
they go for like 6, 7, 8, 9,
Go for
10
like 4
hours.
hours or so.
I must be asleep.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're trying to get monetized, though, if you really trying, because like now Riri is in she's in I can't wait till she get monetized, because we finna party like it's 19. But she's in review now, and you know, but shoot, they be grinding all night. Everybody got their devices on. Everybody, you know, and why we can't do that? Now I know one time, I don't know about two, but maybe two. But I know when Jeff was on one time at night, I know I let my device run. I'm always in the bushes a lot of times.
So Yo, what time do you go
Even
to
you,
sleep?
Candy, I'm in the bush. Well, who cares? You know what? At this point, at this quarantine, I don't care what time I go to sleep. What's up, Mildred?
Candace, you've got little kids, right?
I do. The youngest is
See, I
4.
don't have no
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Cubs, how old is your youngest?
3.
3?
Yeah.
See, her youngest is 3, and she still be on like faithfully.
I don't understand it. I don't know how. I do not know how Cubs didn't do it. It's still mind-boggling. She watches everybody's video. She's on everybody's live stream. She's a moderator. She's a mother. She has a husband that clearly loves music.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either, because me and Jeff, we both have YouTube channels, and I feel like I just want him to be happy and get monetized, and I don't really care about my channel. So it's like whenever I have time, that's when I do whatever, but I'm not up late at night. I barely check my phone. I'm working. So it's like when I get the time, then it's like, okay, cool, I have a little extra time, let me do something. But it's like his passion for YouTube is much more greater than mine. So I'm like, okay, well, let him have his moment and do what he has to do. And I'll just, take the back end of it and wait. So I don't know how Cubs does it.
What do you mean wait? Can't you guys do
Like,
it at the same time? I mean, you guys are doing that already, aren't you?
Like, I wait until I actually have the time. So like editing video, because I don't go live as much as he goes live. He goes live every single day. And it's like I'll wait until Wednesday and I'll go live. And then if the opportunity comes where I can go live another day and I'm like not actually doing anything, then I'll go live. But my main priority is making sure that he has the time to do what he wants to do. So I'll take care of like all the household stuff and the kids and working and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I just, fit in where I can get in, or get in where I can fit in. Like, thing. Are you asleep? Oh. I'm like, dang, let me go live real quick.
Now that was funny.
Oh, he's tired.
He was asleep because he don't know what just happened.
I mean, it is 12:02.
Yeah, I'm not usually awake at this time. Like, usually this time I'm going to the bathroom.
What's the time there,
Candace?
Yeah, you started.
What's the time, Candace?
Huh?
What's the time?
It's midnight.
It's midnight here too.
Okay.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, so usually I'm asleep at this time and I'm like waking up to go to the bathroom, and then I just happen to have my phone with me and I'm like, oh, Yo-Yo's live, and I'll just pop in, say hey, and then like roll out.
The next thing you know, you still up in here. But you know what's so funny though? I appreciate y'all doing that, because I do the same thing. I be thinking that I'm gonna have a moment to myself, and then all of a sudden Jeff come on. I'm like, and so then I go in and then I just stay in the bushes, because I'm gonna give you your time. I'm gonna give you your time, but I can't always sit there and be entertaining. I can't be entertaining all the time. So if you see me say hey and you don't see me say nothing else, I'm just in the bushes so I can give you that time.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I noticed that about my day ones that y'all come in and show love. I know y'all can't be there all the time commenting, but I noticed that y'all come in and y'all do show love and y'all stay in there. Like I see that with
Yeah.
Crockett, buddy. I see that with you.
Yeah,
I see
because
that.
he actually checks the participants, and he's
Oh
like,
yeah, I check them all the time.
he's like, okay, they're in here. They're just not saying nothing.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm doing something, but I'm gonna give you the time. Um if I know you on, then I'm going to just come in and just make sure that I, support you. That's my way of supporting. I'm just going to give you that time. I told Tiffany, she was in there, and I told her, I said, girl, I'm in the bushes. When y'all hear me say I'm in the bushes, that means I'm here. But, one day I'm so glad I walked in Jeff's live because he had some trolls running amok.
Oh.
And then
Do you know when it was? He don't know when that was.
I always got trolls in my jump because they be giving me thumbs down.
Y'all, that's why I had to do that thumbs down video because we're not gonna worry about no thumbs down. They give you thumbs down because sometimes when you're a moderator and you gotta times people out, they don't like it. They comes and thumbs down all your videos. They don't like it because you have to remove them, block them, or whatever, because they keep doing the same stuff over and over again. And so then they'll come to your channel and make sure every video you got, they're gonna thumbs you down.
Look, I feel like if you thumbs me down, at least you got to see my face. You know who I am. Like you came in here. I'd rather you come in here, know who I am, give me a thumbs down rather than you just not come at all. Because that's still support in a different type of way.
Yeah, thumbs down comes with watch hours, right? They give you some watch minutes. They have to give you some watch minutes in order to thumbs you down.
No, they don't. They need to make that a requirement because I got thumbs down when I hadn't even premiered the doggone video yet.
Oh, yeah?
You like you didn't even watch nothing and gave me thumbs down.
The video was scheduled and now I got thumbs down twice. Now, I have no idea. I know exactly. It's so funny because I block people in a minute. I have no problem with it. If you don't like it, thumbs me down 15 times. I don't care if I have 50 thumbs down. I could care less. I really don't. I just really don't care. Clearly I must have pissed somebody off and I must have had to. I take my moderator wrench seriously. I am going to protect the host at all cost. Okay? I don't want you spamming the chat. That is my job as a moderator. I don't look at it as, oh, they gave me a wrench because I'm a nice person and they like me. No. They gave me a wrench because they need me to have their back. So I will have no problem banging anyone in the neck. I don't have no problem. Some people, I have to bang more people at her name is Kendra Giles. She's sippy sip time with a little bit of wine. And when she don't like somebody and she can tell somebody's a troll, she has 4 moderators in there and they won't times a person out. She know I'll get rid of a person. She say, I need my mods to get rid of Daniel, whatever the name is. And I'll be waiting. I'll be hoping that one of the mods will take care of it, but they just sit there looking. So guess who has to do it? Me. And I know that person is about to come and thumbs me down. So it comes with the territory. I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I agree.
So another thing I think that I do for, especially for trolls, when I'm on under, like say I'm on your live stream and I see a troll who comes to your live stream, I block the person from your channel, but I also open the person's channel and block them from my channel. So it's something for you to think about. So if you're a moderator and some troll comes to, let's say, Yo-Yo Diet Shows live stream, you block the person from your own channel, but immediately in a second, I do the same thing to block them from my channel as well, to just cut down on the number of people. They don't see your channel, so they don't even show up.
Mm.
But you get to see them on another person's live stream, but then you cut them off yours as well.
I have blocked somebody, and every time I go into the TR show, Brother Herb show, it always say a moderator is in this live stream that you have blocked. And I'm like, who is it that I blocked?
Really? And it doesn't say the name.
No, I just say somebody in there you blocked, but they're a moderator, so it is what it is.
Wow. Well, you can probably narrow it down if you really wanted to.
Because you can check the people you've blocked on your community settings.
Unneatly Tay said that some people are just haters. They don't like to see others succeed. I don't even know if that's the case. Like, I don't know. Because Brother Herb has an idea of who may be blocking or who may be giving him a thumbs down. And they're doing pretty well. So, like, are you really hating or nah?
Let me see what Mildred talking. She said, "You'll scare me with this YouTube live." You know what? She sit up there and do a video every 19 minutes, and she talking about she's scared to do a live.
Who?
Mildred, behind closed doors.
Mildred, you want to hit those hours, go live. If you want to wait for a viral video.
Look, 2 thumbs down out of 20 thumbs up isn't a scary moment. It's, you know how people always say, like your haters are the ones that really motivate you and really push you to succeed. That's what your mindset has to be with YouTube. Just think of it like, okay, somebody's hating. Let me, push myself to do better, or let me show them, like what I'm all about. So it's more so of like proving yourself to those people who are hating, but you really have good content. But just because they give you a thumbs down doesn't mean that you're not doing a good job. It means that you are. Is Eat to Live Strong in here? Why?
I wanted to thank her for running my playlist.
She was in here at one point, I thought. I don't know.
She in here. She in the bushes.
Hey, Eat to Live Strong, thank you so much for running my playlist again. I appreciate it.
Brother Herb wanted to give a shout out to Eat to Live Strong.
I just got all the messages on Instagram.
But Mildred, don't think about the haters. Don't think about being rejected or anything like that. Just go live and just be you. Forget about everybody else. Do you for the benefit of you. Like, don't worry about, just like when you go on a job interview, you thinking about other people? No, you trying to get that job. So do what you gotta do to get that job.
Yeah, and you have more people rooting for you than not. So focus on those.
And then the people that's hating on you, they don't even know you. I know that when I do my premieres, I have my moderators, I told them, if you don't have a face, shoot first and ask questions later. I have changed my mind from that now. watch people's behavior more so than anything. But Cubs, this is what I want to ask you. So you saying you started, you did, because this is the same thing the portal did. So you saying that you started different accounts and you would run yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Create
Ah,
different
I'm
accounts.
Because the alternative to doing that is having people to run your playlist, right?
Right.
And personally, I prefer to do it myself to get the job, because then I know it's done and I don't have to follow up with someone, oh, did you do it or didn't you do it? So I just prefer to do it myself.
So
you
it doesn't matter that it's coming from the same computer as far as like the IP address and all that?
No. So what for example, I have a desktop that is running 5 different browsers, and on 5 different browsers is running 10 different people. So on each browser, I'm running 2 people. So it doesn't matter.
Y'all better hear what she's telling us. Y'all hear this? This is some wisdom going on.
So I know that like before I go to bed, I'll open up like 10 different tabs and run 10 different people's playlists. But they're different people. But if I were to run my own playlist under multiple accounts, they don't count that as like one.
So what I do, so for example, I have 5 different browsers and I run myself and some other person, so 2 people, right? Then I've also got phones, iPads, just anything, Kindle, anything that I lay my hands on in the house, and there are like 7 of them. So on each of them, so for the Kindles and the phones, you can only run one person at a time. So for my desktop and my laptop, I run as much people as I can. And it does count. It does show the hours come up. I don't open more than 2. Maybe at the most, I use 3 tabs per browser. So I'll run 3 different people on one browser, if that makes sense.
So when you say browser, you're talking about like Chrome,
Internet Explorer. So Internet Explorer, Firefox, Google, Opera, Safari, all that. So I've got 5 of them. And in each browser, so for Internet Explorer, for example, I'll open 2 or 3 tabs and run 3 different people, myself and 2 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Run 2 playlists per phone.
Okay.
If you know how to do split screen, you can run playlists at once.
Well, you can run from a phone.
Yeah, screen.
Say that again.
So that's when like the screen is split in half. So you have one playlist running from YouTube, and then you go to Safari or Google Chrome and run another playlist.
Oh, so split screen. Okay, I'll look at that.
So
go ahead, Keith.
Okay, let's say my kids share the same email account or YouTube account. If I run my playlist from all 3 of their phones, even though it's under the same account, will it count as 3 separate?
Yes, so it does count. So for example, my toddler uses one TV and it's logged into her account. I use that same account on my laptop or my desktop. She's running, Coco Melon or something. So it's something completely different from what I'm running, using the same account on my desktop.
Oh, okay. See, I thought that ours only count like one account at a time.
No, you can run your account because, like if you've got a kid, and that's the way I look at it. So if you have a child, you can have 3 different children watching using the same account to run 3 different things, right? So YouTube understand that scenario does exist. So an adult, there could be only one account in the entire family, but multiple devices. It's just the same way when you're in your university, it's one VPN that is being run by an entire university, and multiple accounts are connecting to it. So it's going to count because it's in different devices and different users. And they also understands that people can work effectively. And what I mean by that is you can open multiple tabs to run different videos and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I've learned something tonight.
I'm just gonna mute myself really quickly. My toddler's just woken up. I need to just
Okay.
get her sorted out.
So this is the thing, y'all. So when you see the big YouTubers and everything like that, what's up? What's up, nephew? What's up? What's up, Catherine? So
I'm
this
gonna
is the
mute
thing, y'all.
myself
So
too
y'all think
because of my toddler.
so this is the thing, y'all. Do y'all think that the big YouTubers did all of that?
They
Do
surely
you think
did.
they ran? You think so, Kimmy?
Yep. Like not run each other's playlist, but how they grow their channel is like you are famous and I'm just starting out, so I'll pay you to promote my channel in whatever way possible.
See, that's the thing. So, okay, so now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. From 700 subscribers to 992 subscribers, people was just coming. I don't know how I got them subscribers. I was not grinding. I grinded from 1 to 700. Then I stopped for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I really want to continue this way because I want to get subscribers organically. So from 700 to 992, I didn't grind, but I was getting subscribers left and right, left and right. They was just coming. Then it's like when I got to my 1,000, it's like it stopped. It was like one here, two there. Then I wake up in the morning, they'll be gone. One here, five there. Wake up in the morning, two will be gone. This and that and the other. And I stayed at 1,010 subscribers for a long time until I went on the TR show. When I went on the TR show, out of nowhere, he just picked me out of nowhere and says, "We're gonna get this person up to 1,020." Thank you for that because I thought I was stuck on 110 for a minute. So y'all don't think that we'll ever? How are we going to ever be? How are we going to get 50,000 subscribers? I'm surely we can't grind to 50,000 subscribers.
Nope. You have to do something like
Y'all think it's we got to have a viral? We need to have like a viral video or something.
because I know for sure we can keep on grinding until we are at 20,000 subscribers. Because I say YouTube has a limit on how much people you subscribe to. I'm not sure. I'm still gonna do some research on that.
Yeah. What happened to Candy?
Oh, they said they went. Candy said she had to go put her toddler to bed or something like that, and is putting her baby back to sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because my thing is this. If everybody was to watch your video in full, you will have your 4,000 hours.
Yeah,
Because
that.
my video that I just did, it has blown all of my analytics out the water. This particular video that I just did is way up there. It done gave me so many watch hours, it ain't even funny. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate it. But yeah. So So I'm thinking that, I used to listen to them say, your content, you need the content, you need good content. And I'm thinking that they are absolutely right. They're absolutely right. I think the better your video is, the better that thumbnail needs to be catching, because people will just click on it. And I think when people click on that thumbnail, I think it needs to really, like, when they click on the thumbnail, whatever the next scene is going to predicate how long they're going to watch that video. So if you're
Yeah,
not
it
saying
shouldn't be
nothing, not that,
like clickbait
what you
doesn't
say?
work. Clickbait.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It only works for a little bit and that's it. So it's not sustainable at all.
Now, one thing about it, like, this is one thing that I do, and I need to stop doing that, because now I'm starting to really understand the YouTube situation. So when somebody clicks on my thumbnail, they're going to get my video. And usually my first few seconds of my video is just the Yo-Yo Diet Show, and then I have music. And then my video comes on. Now, the reason why I do that is something like what I do on my shows when I sing with my bands. I don't like to give it to people right away, because what you going to, if you start off big, how are you going to have a big ending? How? So I usually just start with the music, get everybody, waiting for the video. But see, that's just the people that I know. But I got to remember, I got different people out there that's going to click that thumbnail, and they want to see what's happening immediately. And I could lose my audience by having that long intro like that. See, I'm glad we're talking about that, because I never really thought about it like that. But when I do my shows, when I'm like singing, when I'm with my band and stuff, before I come out, I let them come out. And they be waiting for me to come out. So they'll come out, do a song. Play a song or instrumental too. And then it's my turn to come out. So that's how I do my videos. But I think what I need to do is immediately get that video going so people can watch it.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I've been on here for 2.5 hours, because this is what I was trying to do, Cubs. When you told me that I need to have you and Jeff told me I need to have a playlist with at least 25 hours on it.
Yeah.
I can't do that if I don't have nothing for you to run.
But you
So
can
I'm
put
trying to
live
get my
streams inside there.
Yeah. So now I'm going to open up my live streams. I'm going to make them. I'm going to make them public, and then I'll start running myself.
Yeah. Because the one I ran today was not heavy at all. I think it was like 3 hours. I just need to double check.
So how many hours is one of your playlists?
Oh, I have one playlist that is 54 hours.
54 hours.
And the bulk of that is from live streams.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I've seen people that have over 100. Over 100. There's somebody's on that I'm running right now that is 96. So some people's live streams are 6 hours, 5 hours?
Well, I'm trying to get up to at least 25 hours. I don't know. I'm going to get there. But you got to remember, I only have like 20 22 videos. Now I'm doing live streams, so that's going to help me. But I remember Portal was telling me, I need to get some live stream. I need more. He said, people running you, yo, but it only take them a minute to run you because you don't have no, you don't have no.
It's really quick. Yeah. I'm just trying to see how many hours yours is. Because
Well,
there's
listen.
this tool you can actually install that calculates how many hours your playlists are. It's called playlist duration. It's a plugin. That's what I use. It does it real quickly.
What is it that you use, Cubs?
It's called YouTube and playlist duration. So it can calculate for you without not manually, instantly how long it takes to run the playlist.
Wow.
Wow, let me write that down.
Let me see. Sorry?
YouTube something.
I think I have the link somewhere. Called YouTube playlist duration. That's what it's called. I talked about
YouTube playlist duration.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I talked about it in one of my live streams.
Before y'all leave, question. How long what is a good editing tool?
I use OpenShot. It's a free. Sorry?
What you said she used OpenShot?
What you use?
Yeah, OpenShot. That's what I use, the editing tool. I use it, OpenShot.
Is it free?
Yes, it's free. I mean, there are some functions that you have to pay for, but I don't use any paid one. What I use all the free functionalities and it works for me. It's fine.
Yeah, gotta check.
OpenShot. Let me write this down. I hope everybody's writing some stuff down. Now, I listen to a lot of people saying a whole lot of stuff to people. This is the thing. I don't mind listening to what people have to say, but I like if you're going to tell me something, please give me the reference material. Let me look it up for myself. People say a whole lot of stuff on here, and they don't never give you the reference material. Where did you get that from? Who told you to do that? How do you know that works? And so I like when I do my videos, I always try to give the reference material. She said I use Photoshop Premiere. What is that, Candy? Is that Adobe?
Or you can use Filmora Wondershare. That's really good. It has some really cool features.
Feel more. I'm writing all this stuff down. Hold on, y'all. Feel more. Open shut. Feel more.
Filmora Wondershare. Let me type it in the chat.
So do you guys think that it's better to do a video from your cell phone, or is a camera better?
I don't show my face, so I don't use my cell phone. So for all my food videos, I just use my cell phone to shoot them. I don't have a camera yet.
Because I'm thinking that I need a camera.
Camera
Feel more wonder.
Can hold a lot.
The camera does what?
It can hold a lot. With these phones, you can't really record a lot. And with the camera, you can insert a memory card and have those footages saved up.
Or you can also have memory cards in phones. Mine does.
You have an iPhone?
No, Samsung. I use a Samsung.
Mildred's asking a very good question. Cubs, can you answer that?
What's the question? Are you able to see who's... Are you able to see who run your play? No, I don't know. No,
Not that I know of. Nope.
no, I don't know. No.
I know one thing. I see I see what is that when you see stuff going in reverse. When you see not subscribers, but when you see like okay, so I look at my video and it tells me I have 212 views. Then I look at it again and say I have 198 views.
Is that from live stream?
No, for my video.
Oh,
It's like it goes down. So I'm wondering, is somebody watching it over and over again and they take it down? I don't know.
mm.
That never happens to y'all.
No, I haven't seen that happening.
Okay, Candice, bye.
No.
Bye, Candy C.
Bye, Candy C. Okay, you guys, I'm going to bed too. But this was a good talk. I enjoyed it. And I got me 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yay, to put
That's
in my
great.
playlist. Y'all gonna hate me now. Y'all gonna hate me. Hey, Cubs. Cubs talking about something. I've ran your playlist. Yeah, I bet you that took a second.
Yeah, so Auntie, what I suggest, okay, so I wanted to answer behind closed doors question, if you're able to see who runs your playlist. So what I do, there's no automatic way of seeing it, except the person shows you. So what I do, when I run the person's playlist, I take a video of it, like what I did with you, Auntie, that's what I do. I'll take a video to show you the time it started and to show you that there are no red lines. So if someone is if you have a playlist body, I suggest you do that. So ask them to take a short video, usually like 30 seconds, to show the time, the date, and all the videos or all the videos in the playlist without the red line showing. And then after it's done, they send you that update as well, and also show you the account that they're running from. So that's the only way that I know, but there's no way for you to find out if people or who is actually running your playlist. But that's what I do. If I'm running somebody's playlist, I'll show them the before and the after. The before is going to show the videos without the red lines and the time in which I start, time and day. And the after is going to show the red lines completed and again the time and the day.
You know what? If this is the thing. I truly trust people, and maybe I shouldn't, but I don't even care because it's not that serious to me. Somebody told me to show them the proof of it. Good night, Mildred. Oh, I thought she said good night. Somebody told me to show them the proof of me running a playlist. And I didn't know what they were talking about. I just found out what the red lines and all of that is. So I had just ran I'm not gonna say any names, but I ran somebody's playlist and I took a video of it and let them know that I did do that, because they told me that people say that they're going to run their playlist and they don't, and they hate that. So since they said that, I says, well, let me show them proof that I ran a playlist. But my thing is this: if you run it, you run it. If you say you're going to run it and you run it, okay. If you say you're going to run it and you don't run it, okay. I don't think people lie. I think people don't run it because they may have a lot going on.
Exactly.
And so I'm okay with either way. I'm okay with either way.
Personally, I would always send stuff to people to just for my own records as well. I just want to be sure that, okay, I'm done with this person. And the only way I'm going to know that for sure that I've actually run somebody's playlist is by recording a video and sending it to them. Because usually after I send the video to the person, I delete it because it's taking up space on my phone. But just for my own sanity that, okay, I've gotten this out of the way.
Yeah, I'm starting to do that now too, seeing that people really want to know. Seeing that people really want to know, but
that's another reason why I rather run my playlist myself, to just get myself away from, did you really run it or didn't you run it? Should I send you the video, or it didn't show the date completely and all that? So I just prefer to get it done myself.
Do y'all think that this YouTube is consuming too much of our time in our lives?
It does. Yeah, it does.
Is it really worth it?
I'm enjoying it though.
It's fun getting me a lot. Man, this thing drains energy.
I mean, is it really? Hold on, let's see what Fire said, what Catherine said. You gave out some good info. Don't make it private and delete. I want to rewatch the whole thing.
Mhm.
Does that hurt our channel when somebody rewatches it?
Sorry?
Does that hurt our videos if somebody watches over and over again?
I mean, I've heard it does, but I haven't experienced it because I loop my own playlist. So it just plays over and over again.
Do you know how many times I've watched people videos over and over again when I need information, especially when I used to have that old van? How
I hear
many
with
times?
videos it's fine, but with live streams, that's where the problem is.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Well, I don't boss say if you don't enjoy under a different
Yeah,
account.
she has to watch it under a different account because she was in the live stream participating. She can't rewatch it from this account.
Go ahead,
Why?
Catherine. Catherine know what to do. Catherine just said, I'm gonna watch it under a different account. See, y'all teaching me.
So why can't you watch it on the same account? What's wrong with watching it on the same account?
Now I did read this, and I don't. Go ahead, go ahead, Kimmy.
No, go ahead. I know you have to.
I did read this that if you were in the live stream, when you come out of the live stream, it's going to have a red line under it. You run it again, they're going to take the hour away.
Oh, you read it?
I read that. I'm gonna have to I read this because I remember reading it. If you were in the live, then you can't run it because it's like, but that makes no sense to me. But I did read this, but it makes no sense to me because do you know how many times I ran a Think Media video? Do you know how many times I ran? Now I never ran nobody's live stream over. But how many times have I ran a video over and over until I can understand what it is they're saying? Especially like those big YouTubers, they talk so fast. They talk so doggone fast. It's like, and so what we need to do, and the algorithms are 550, and what, and then you go over here and you're going to click here, you're going to do that, you're going to say this one. Don't do this like that because the CBC, the TDD, the DPV, I'll be like, what? And then I have to rewind it. I have to rewind it to see what they said.
Yeah.
So I've rerun. I'm wondering, do they take their hours away?
I don't think so. I just think everybody, you just try it out. So what I do if I'm not sure, I just go to my watch history, delete my watch history and run it again. So you don't see the red line because once you clear your watch history, it starts from scratch.
You know what? If I can come through this phone and give you a hug for saying that, if I ain't learned nothing else tonight, I have learned. I will take my shoes off at your door right now and come and give you a hug for what you just told me. Can you please repeat that for all of the 11 people that's in the chat? 12 people. Okay, what did you just tell me to do?
Just go to your
Auntie
watch
Yo-Yo,
history
you're
and
late.
clear your watch history. Clear your watch history. All the red line goes and you can play it again.
Oh, God. I cannot believe that's all I had to do is just erase the watch history.
Yeah, and the red line goes.
Too late. I thought you know that you could do that. It's a little trick.
Yeah, I thought so.
Y'all OGs. Oh no, you know what an OG is? An old gangster. Y'all old gangsters in the streets. Let me tell y'all, okay, this is how serious it is, what you just told me. This is how serious it is. I would have to wait for 30 days
Wow. 30 days.
to run it again. Oh my God. No wonder you up there in the big streets. You erasing watch histories and running that boy like you done ran a marathon. Good night. That's all you. I was say, you know what? I sit here and I'm like, well, you can't run your playlist. You can't run your own playlist until 30 days is done. When the red lines go away, you can run your playlist. You've been deleting watch history, running.
It's clearly watching. Run it again.
This is the reason why I wanted to talk about this. I've been wanting to talk to YouTubers for a long time. And it's hard for everybody. Everybody don't want you to have a number, and everybody, everybody's busy and they can't talk to you at certain times and stuff like that. And this is the kind of talk that we need to have at least once a month. At least. These little YouTubers like myself, I didn't know none of this stuff. I didn't know how people were getting subscribers. I didn't know how to edit. It would take me 7 hours almost just to edit a 15-minute video until I start talking to other people and they start telling me different things to do. Yeah, we should do this more frequently, y'all. Oh, everybody act like they want to keep everything so private. And I'm saying to myself, why everybody keeping everything private? Everybody has their own channel. It's going to grow how it's going to grow. You can't, only reason why you should keep things private is if you're in competition with yourself. Because you can't stop what other people doing. They can't stop what you're doing. So why worry about it? Everybody's you know what? I just can't in my life. Y'all, I am going to take it home. I'm going to take it on to sleep. Look at Vice. Vice said, clever ladies. Thank you for the info, Mildred said. Hold on. Mildred says one other thing, and then I'm going to take this and go to sleep, y'all. Let's see. Mildred said, once you become monetized, you have to create content to continue to make that money.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you think about that, Cubs?
So that's why even when I was doing live streams daily, I was still up to date with releasing my videos. I didn't slow down on that. I needed to keep that momentum going because I know it's my videos that's going to keep the money flowing, not the live streams. I mean, the live streams will get me watch hours, but YouTube is going to place adverts on videos. So I always stayed on course with my videos.
Hold on, Tony is in the building. Let me speak to her. Hey, Tony. Love you, girl. Hey, Tony. We in here talking some real good nuggets. See, Tony's on her way right now to her watch hour. She's doing lives and stuff for her watch hours. But I'm gonna tell you something. If I could do it over again, I would have every 100 subscribers. I would have had at least 250 watch hours. Each 100 subscribers, I would have, before I went and grinded for the next 100, I would have did live streams. And I didn't know how important this was. Like when I end this live stream, Mildred, this is what happens when you end the live stream. it'll tell you how many watch hours that you got for that live stream. Now you do one video, now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This last video is blowing my videos out the water. It is the #1 video so far of all that I have done. And I have it already then gave me 1,700 watch minutes in 2 days. Y'all, I have not had a video that gave me that much watch time ever. So I'm hoping that this would be one that goes viral, or at least get to 1,000 views or something, or at least get to 10,000 views. But when I tell you, hold on, I think am I being rated?
James Gadgap is here. When he's here.
And see, that's one thing, like when I see like James, he had like 50 people in his live stream in 1 hour. That's in 1 hour, you got at least you have 50 watch hours. But see, I don't want to do a networking stream. I want to do content. But that content is not going to do it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
But what
I got
is
a girlfriend. What you say?
It's about what stream? What is the growth stream? What's the content stream?
I mean, you have to remember every person that's in there, that's an hour of. So if you have 10 people, that's 10 hours in 1 hour.
Yeah, that's
if you have 100 people, but it's like, I don't really want to do. See, I don't think I have that. I don't think I have it like James. I don't have it like you to do that. I don't have the patience to do it. I know who I am. Because after a while, I'm not. How many times do I hear you, Cubs, say, okay, I need you to only do 2 emojis. I need you to only do this. James says, I need everybody to like and share the screen. Please don't put done. Please, I don't think I have the patience for that. And then I'll lose subscribers because after I like go off on a person.
But that's why you have moderators, right? So that you get your attention off the live stream and just focusing on what you're doing. And the moderators are keeping the chat clean. You have to worry about the numbers and the extra.
Yeah, you guys have so much patience. And then I was just listening to Tiffany. I need you to retract that. Say, I can't do it. See, and the reason why, you guys, I'm gonna tell you why I have not a short fuse, but I worked in bars for 25 years. And I had to deal with people that were drunk for 25 years. And I had to not make them mad, even though they were drinking for 25 years. So even if they said the wrong thing, I had to still smile and still go on. And, oh, how you doing, Mr.? Let's just say, Mr. Jerome. How you doing, Mr. Jerome? Well, I'm gonna tell you now, the music you're playing is sucking. Oh, okay. Well, what kind of music would you like for me to play, Mr. And so I would have to do that. And for 25 years, I did that. So when I stopped and I retired from DJing in the clubs, I don't want to repeat myself. I don't want to tell people, because I'll be like, okay, everybody will be blocked. You guys are so kind. You don't block people.
Sometimes I want to grab the person spamming the chat. Yeah, but I think we should. For me, the way I look at it, it's a learning curve. People are also learning.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Bible with Kimmy says, sometimes I just want to grab the one person spamming the chat through my screen and give them a whooping. Bye. Said hello, James Guy. Bye. Hey, you guys. Thank you guys so much for vibing with me. I really appreciate for everybody that's in the house, and I really like this. This calms me down. I can just speak through this circle here. I'm calm. But when I'm live and you can see my big face, I'm more hyper. I like this particular. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. I didn't act a fool on this one, so I'm going to keep this one up. I'm not going to make this one private. But I enjoy everybody and thank you so much. I am almost at 3. I got 10 minutes before 3 hours. I am going to put this in my Master Your Emotions playlist. I'm putting all my lives in Master Your Emotions because clearly I need to master mine so I won't be all over the place like a fool. And
so, Auntie, what you can also do to make your playlist bigger, you can create a third playlist and just say all my videos and live streams. So that way it's bigger because you've got 2 playlists at the moment. One is 7 hours and 40 something minutes. The other one is 2 hours. So if you combine both of them and still leave the one you have, the 2 you have, just create a third one and dump everything in the 2 into one. So that way you've got like 10 hours. So if somebody's running your playlist, they can shoot 10 hours in one go.
you know what, Cubs? You need to do a workshop.
You think?
I think you're missing your calling. You need to do a workshop.
Yeah, I think you need to do some videos and give this information to people because some people don't know how to create a playlist, all that stuff.
But I already do most of my live streams. Like I created a second channel called Cubs and Live Streams. So at the beginning of my live streams, I always talk about something, playlists, copyright music, all that stuff. I already have all this content out there. So in the beginning, so instead of because my live streams are 2 hours long. So one of the reasons why I created the channel called Cubs and Live Stream is to keep just the beginning part of the live stream, the content on the beginning part of the live stream. So if you go to Cubs and Live Stream channel, you see all the topics that I've talked about, and all the topics I talk about during the live streams are nothing to do with food, family, and faith. It's just all about the tricks and tips that I use for my YouTube journey. That is already out there. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense, but I didn't know. I know you had another channel, but I didn't know it was called live streams.
Yeah, it's called Cubs then Live Streams. So at the all it is the first part of my life. I think the first 10-15 minutes of the live stream, I usually talk about the topic. So homepage or how to create playlists, stuff like that. So instead of having people to go watch the entire 3 or click on the entire 3-hour live stream or 2-hour live stream, I created a second channel called Cubs and Live Stream. So all you see are just the videos, the 10 minutes videos, 5 minutes videos of just the first part of the live stream. So people who are interested in just the topic have just that. Instead of having to go to a 2-hour video, they have just a 10-minute video. Just the content. You wouldn't see anything about the shout outs, none of that. So it's just the content. Oh, Sales Lady in review. Sales Lady Boss Up is in review.
Yay! Yay! Oh, we about to party now, boy. She said, how long does it take?
I don't know. But YouTube did put a statement out saying it's going to take longer because of what's going on. They have less people. So I don't know. But what I know is if you already had your AdSense ready, it's going to take you a shorter time. So I know someone who didn't set up the AdSense account. So AdSense on its own takes 30 days. So if you waited until you got your 4K hours to set up your AdSense, it's definitely going to take you straight up 1 month. But if you had that already set up, then hopefully it's going to be a shorter time.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, girl. Let me go find your tab so I can mute the YouTube stream.
I don't even know what. See, these are the things I don't know what people keep telling me to mute the YouTube stream.
Well,
what is that?
Because when I'm on your YouTube channel and then you send me a link, then I'm on StreamYards. I need to go back to the YouTube tab I had open and mute it, or I'm going to get an echo. So everything I say, you're going to hear what's said on YouTube and what's said in StreamYards. So you kind of have to balance the two.
Mm-hmm.
So sales boss up. You say you can have your AdSense already. You have your AdSense already set up.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have my AdSense set up because which video was that? I did something. Hold on. Oh, Cup say congratulations. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I become monetized. I'm just gonna act a complete and utter crazy
Hey,
woman.
Cubston, girl, when I got my 1K, I cried like a baby.
I did too.
Can you hear his music over there? Put it on your headphones, babe. I hear something.
I hear somebody swing like it's a swing.
No, I got it.
Swing. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a tab I had open somewhere that had somebody playing.
I still hear that swing.
Oh, I turned it off already. Babe, you can hear it.
Well,
here.
Oh, why am I doing that? Let me say congratulations.
Let me.
Tony, how far are you? You got a long way to go to before you're in review?
I still have 900 watch hours.
Wow.
What? That's a lot of watch hours.
I keep losing them because my videos are over a year old. So the watch time on the ones over 12 months, they keep getting dropped off.
Yeah.
You guys, you know what I did? I deleted my videos because I want to be monetized around November of next year. Of this year. And I deleted my video. Okay, so YouTube said I started in June because I uploaded some bogus video that I wasn't even trying to be a content creator. I just uploaded a video of me singing at the club. And so I took that video down. I really didn't start until October, November as being a content creator. So any stupid videos that I put up between January and October, I totally took those down. Wow. You have one over 1,500 hours?
I have 3,160 something hours right now, and that's not counting yesterday or today's lives.
But that's cool. You're almost there.
Yeah, I'm getting there. But I mean, lives are the only way I've been making it because I think Yo-Yo knows I've been putting videos out for years. I try to grow organically. I didn't know these existed. Like I didn't know you could, but now I hit my 2K last night. It was a grind though.
You have 2,000 subscribers?
I'm 2.3.
Wow.
Girl, I'm coming up. Hey, but it ain't like, but here's what I tell everybody, because people are like, you've been growing fast since you kind of found the growth streams. I'm like, yeah, but you know how many videos I've watched and comments I've made? If you don't do that part, they don't stay and they don't keep. Like next time you get purged, you're going to lose 100 and it ain't worth all the time and effort you just put into it if you don't do the things,
No, I don't know. Explain.
So you hear about the purges, right?
But how do you know about that? That's a lot of stuff I think I hear on the YouTube streets. I haven't read it anywhere.
Well, I can tell you that I have been made and unfriended by some very big, powerful channels. James Guy being one of them, and Carolina Hillbilly. Yo-Yo, you know these people. Even Killer Well, and there's just a lot of them that have kind of Stillwater Nation. Like these people that have 10,000+ family members have gave me valuable information. William Newell, just a lot of people who have been doing this a lot longer than I have. And so they've taught me, like, you know, what can you have in your chat? What can they can and can't say? Like what's going to get you spammed? And then you lose, like say you do a 5-hour live and at the end you got people in your chat using full pointy fingers and saying the sub word and doing all the bad things that you can't have. You lose all that watch time.
Really?
Yes. If they tag your video because, and right now it's even worse because YouTube has like all their people are sent home. So they got AI, which is artificial intelligence running they're monitoring the chats. So if they just see something they think is wonky, they're taking down watch time. People have an appeal. I lost 10 videos. I appealed all 10. But there's also people out there just being malicious, like they're flagging. Like say somebody came in right now and they just flagged your video. It'd automatically be taken down because there's no human to come in here and say, hey, no, there's nothing wrong with this stream. And so they're shutting people's lives down, just being malicious trolls. It's just ridiculous, but it's happening to a lot of people. People are losing watch time, losing video content. But I mean, you get it back because once you do the appeal, when it comes to your email, they review it by a human. And then they go back into your chat and say, oh, there wasn't nothing wrong with this. And they give it back to you, but it's still a fight we should have to make. But I mean, people now, the trolls know, oh, all I have to do if I'm mad at Tony, she didn't acknowledge me in a stream with 200 people in there because it's flying so fast. I didn't see their hey, Tony shout out or whatever. They go in and flag your video and it just gets taken down that quick.
Just as long as you get it back, I don't care.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
if you get here was my problem. I went live 10 times in a matter of 3 hours and got them shut down at 3 minutes each.
I mean, I was one of the first people it happened to, and I never got mine back because it was the computer that responded to me once I appealed it. Right, so I never got mine back, so that's why I didn't even bother. And I understand.
Were you on
I
the
understand
Crockett
it.
Way?
Yeah. I was at the Crockett Way.
I saw you.
Yeah. So they never gave me back mine, and it was 2 hours, 30 minutes work of. I think it was like 48 hours I had on that live stream. So.
You might try to appeal it again because I got all mine back. But I mean, there were 3 minutes apiece, which I would have been that straight 3 hours of video would have been how many hundred of watch hours, like how many, or not hundreds, but 30, 40.
Just to go back again to what we're saying, because I know there's a lot of stuff people say that I personally, okay, that's just me, because I always take everything someone says, big YouTuber, small YouTuber, middle YouTuber, whatever level you are, with a pinch of salt. I want to try stuff out myself. So for example, even the stuff I do on my live stream, no pointy fingers, no shaking hand emoji. You go to a place like Pusher Studios and people are using tons of emojis. So again, when you hear some big YouTuber saying one thing, another big YouTuber saying the exact opposite, the only way for me is to just try them out, because like you said, James Guy and some other big YouTubers don't allow certain things, and you go to another big YouTuber and yet there is the exact opposite. So that's why I always push back and ask, did you read this anywhere? If you don't if it's not documented from YouTube point of view, I'm going to try it out.
Do you go to Pusa Studios very often?
Yes, I do.
They kicked me out yesterday.
Why?
Because I had over 1,000 subscribers, and apparently I was in a stream that was supposed to be for 1,000 or less.
Really? That's the first time that has happened.
Well, and I don't know what I did wrong. All I know is one of the mods told me that I needed to go. And Pusa Studios didn't say that. No heart, no hate to them at all. It was just one of their mods said, hey, Tony, you need to read the rules. You need to read the rules. Come back another time. And I was like, what? Like, what are the rules? Like, somebody said that they, hi, or they gave me a heart and I just hearted them back. Like, I guess you're not supposed to make friends when it's the under 1K people or something, if you're over 1K. No. I don't know what rule I broke, but I just, politely bowed my head and left because I don't want to make a scene and act a fool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to have a tantrum in their stream because, they're a big channel, but they're entertaining. Like, you're not just in there going, like, I really enjoy their stream. So I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah. Is that sound from my end? No.
Sounds like crickets or
I know
a
it's not
swing
coming
set.
from my house because
It sounds like somebody's on an old swing set.
It's coming from my house.
Oh, is it birds chirping?
Crickets.
Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, it's been, it does happen. They just flag you and then they
Girl,
get you down.
So how do you know you got flagged, Kimmy? Did you get an email
Oh,
from
because
YouTube or something?
no, yeah, I got an email, but when I appealed, they sent me back. So me being I had to do some research. And that's so what, and it keeps on happening every time this person comes right in my stream, make it stay. I know that that was the person who was flagging my live streams.
Mm-hmm. I would go live and within like not even a second, because usually you go live and you got like 30 seconds before you wait for people to show up. There'd be a one.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, and then that one would go back to 0. And then 3 minutes later, boom, my live was down. So I started going on saying, don't flag my freaking live. I'll just say it from the beginning. Don't flag my live. Don't flag. I know what you're doing. Don't flag my live. But finally, YouTube blocked whoever, because I said, like in my complaint, like they're repetitively doing this. It's someone intentionally being malicious. And so then whoever it was apparently has been, restricted from flagging, because I haven't had it happen again. Let me knocking on something, because Lord knows that's not what I need, because I don't go back to work until in April. So I got time to be live and I need to use it to get these last 900 hours.
Yeah, you will.
It's a lot of hours, guys. Whoo, this watch time is a grind.
girl, I got
3,200 already.
3,100 hours to get. You talking about 900?
Girl, but I try to support everybody,
Yeah,
and
but
here's my problem. Before I go live, I'm always like apt to go into and look at all my friends and make sure I'm not living over someone else. Like, I hate to do that to anyone, because like with the portal or with James, like there's a core group. And when you live on top of the other person that's in that same core group, you're kind of splitting the group in half, like they have to decide. They're going to go to your stream or my stream, or they're going to go to James' stream or my stream. Like, I hate to put people in that position.
Yeah,
But sometimes you just have to decide your goals are important to you and just do it.
Yeah, because I feel like it's whoever is the lesser should be the one. So like you're the lesser because you're not monetized. Those channels are. So okay, do a raid. They should do a raid on you because they already got their hours.
Ralph's Trucking rated me earlier. I was so blessed. I actually got 2 channels to 1K on my live. Now, don't get me wrong. James had already done all the work. They just needed 6, or they needed a few. There was one lady, and if you guys don't have her, I don't hope you're not mind me saying her name out loud, but Doris, great. James got her to like 999, and YouTube purged her and took 13. Right there at the 999, they took 13 away. And then, so he worked all day, and then I finally, we were able to get her all of the extra friends she needed on my live. So I was it felt really good to do that for someone else. Cause that's been done for me for my 1 and my 2, James worked so hard on my 2, and then T Nigeria helped me out. Like, it was really, I was so blessed last night for TR to I don't know how I got up on his screen, but I just appreciate it.
He did the same thing out of nowhere.
For real.
Yeah.
I rated him. I mean, I only had like 15 people, but we rated his. But it was James's idea, so I'm not taking props for that. But James was like, "That's my plan." And I was like, "Well, it was a good one. Whatever it was a great plan." He's been a very good mentor to me. He's helped me a lot.
Yeah, James is. Yeah, he's a
good.
A guy.
He's blunt, but he's a good person. Like, he really genuinely cares that people get their goals. And it doesn't matter if it's on his live or someone else's live. Like, he was coming in my live, dropping links, help Ranger get his 1K and help, Doris get her 1K. So, it wasn't even on his live for him to get credit for it or anything, but still, it was blessings to be a part of it,
Which one you talking about? Cubs Den. Check who out.
So Vibe was asking about Pusha Studios. So she said she didn't know them. So if you just do a search, Pusha Studios, you'll see them. It's a channel run by a husband and a wife.
Yeah,
They've been doing it
they're
for-
really entertaining too. It's not like you're just bored, like going through. It kind of like a new William Newell setup. If you've been to his streams, like the husband and wife, but they're not both on the screen, so his is a little different. But they both monitor the channel, and they're very animated. It's entertaining.
I kind of seen them
And
before.
YouTube as well. They also tell you stuff about YouTube, how to grow your channel, give you advice for what to do with your banner, suggestions for your channel. So it's quite, apart from the entertainment factor, I do learn a lot. So that's why I always go there.
Well, I stopped putting myself in that lottery because I was like, if they put my banner up there, I'm gonna be embarrassed because my banner is awful. Like I don't want you rating my thumbnails and my banner because they simple.
I know Tiffany. She went to my about page, and I knew I was about to be embarrassed because I had never changed it from the Yo-Yo Diet Show.
I have nothing but my Instagram link on there. I really I gotta do something about for me to have 2K and still my banner is like a stamped banner from YouTube. It's like terrible. I did learn some tricks from Maj 2K, I think his name is. He's a gamer. And James was promoting him for a while, but he taught me a lot. Like he did a whole stuff about how to add links to your banner and then how to make a link to your channel to where if you're running links in the chat, not for yourself, but for anybody, it goes straight to the subscribe button instead of to their page where you have to hit the button. It just pops up subscribe in that little box. Yeah, like he taught me how to do that. I was like, oh, that's super cool. Not that I haven't fast enough yet to do that on a link I'm running, but I'm working on it. Mm-hmm. So I put it in a Word document so I could just copy and paste it. So we're working on that. We're going to be handy soon.
Wow.
I'll send
talking some real good stuff.
I was extremely impressed. But you know what? There's so many rumors. And Ralph Trekking and I had this conversation earlier. He typed numbers in my chat. I'm like, you put numbers in my chat of all people, Ralph Trekking. He's like, that is such a rumor. You can have numbers in your chat. And I was like, you know what? There's a lot of chats. But Posa Studios, today, they asked me to, somebody, not them, but somebody else told me I was too big a channel to be there, whatever. But there had all kinds of people saying don't put numbers in the chat except for 1K, under 1K, but don't put numbers. So I don't know. One big channel says do it, it's okay, and another big channel says it's not okay. So. So how is everyone feeling? Are you guys all on lockdown? Is everybody like, shelter in place kind of situation here?
I'm on lockdown.
I've been a month already, girl.
Yeah, we've been here 2 weeks. Schools, we're not lockdown per se, but schools are shut down, churches are closed and all that. But the malls are open.
No, our malls are closed.
We don't have the frenzy of no tissue. We still have everything. Canada is a bit laid back. They're not interested. So yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Can y'all believe the whole world is shut down? This is y'all, the whole world. We're not talking about up and down the street. The whole world.
So, do you know who Lisa Free Spirit is, Yo-Yo?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, she was on my stream, but she did a stream before mine. And if you go back and rewatch that stream, she's a medium, right? And there's not everybody believes in mediums, but she did a reading for me, and it was super startling, like the things that she knew that YouTube would have no way of knowing about me. And I felt blessed, to have her as a friend. But yeah, she was talking about how she felt like this was the shift and that it's hard now and it's a lot. And it's going to be, people are going to pass. There's going to be I hate to say it the way some people were saying it, but like a cleansing of people who take for granted the life that they have every day. That some people that don't pray or they don't have, it's not that, more like the people who are going to get targeted by it are not martyrs, but, they're going to teach a lesson to people who take for granted. Because, I guess apparently yesterday There were like 41 parties with DJs shut down in New York City. They were gathering, having DJs and parties in New York where it's the most prevalent, and had no regard whatsoever for the directives given. They're having raves and parties, they're dancing, they got DJs and music, and they had no regard whatsoever.
You gotta be cool.
No, 41 different groups of people were arrested for having parties with DJs and music and band and the whole setup, like during this. And that's like the hardest hit area right now.
Well, if people don't start taking it seriously, because I actually know people at this time that's fighting for their life. I know them. It's not, well, I heard and I've seen it on the news. No, I know people right now that's fighting for their lives, and they come on their Facebook Live and they give everybody an update on how they're doing, or they'll, but they're like can't hardly breathe. They're on ICU on respirators and blah, blah, blah. Even though they're still being able to talk, they still, let everybody know, please don't take any chances, because you don't know exactly how your body is going to react. Some people's body reacts differently than, I believe I had the virus in December, but I can't know because I wasn't tested and it wasn't out then. It wasn't. If nobody knew about it. But I believe in December, I had something that was really weird, which was all of the symptoms that this thing says it has. You can't taste anything, you can't smell. I had that. I had all of that. I had the fever. I had the sore throat first. All of that, the weirdness that you feel, like you think you're done with it, and then start settling in your lungs. I had all of that. I went to the emergency, not the emergency, but I went to urgent care. And they said my lungs were inflamed. They gave me prednisone and something else. And I had all of that. And me and my mom gave it to me. And now that this is out, when we talk to each other now, we just say, we had this. Every time they come up with a different symptom, if you guys can't breathe, if you can't smell, if you guys can't, this is another symptom. If you can't taste, I'm like, we couldn't taste anything. In fact, I remember distinctively going into the refrigerator saying, why are you going to eat anything? Because you can't taste it anyway. I remember saying that to myself when I was going through this thing. But I believe it's been out longer than what they're talking about. And people,
Sure.
It was out longer than that because it was just a weird thing. But
it wasn't as publicized because China was hiding it in the beginning. But here's the problem. These people think, okay, well, I'm young and healthy, so even if I get it, I'm just going to feel crappy for a little bit and then I'll be fine. But here's what happens. You running around in public, you're meeting some people at this club you just went to or this party you just went to, and maybe their grandma is in chemo. Maybe their mom has diabetes. Maybe someone else that they are going to go home to is not young and healthy and is just going to feel crappy for a few days. So you don't realize that you're going to send it around to people who can't make it. Maybe 85% of all these people are going to be just fine. But that 15% is a big number when you times it by the millions of people that live in this country. So that's what they need to start thinking about. Stop being so selfish. You're not just thinking about, oh, I'm just going to feel bad and then I'll be over it. And if you do feel bad and you're over it, you're not contagious anymore, then you don't get it again. And that's great. But the problem is the people that they don't realize the trickle down effect. So you might go tomorrow to the post office or to, pick up groceries or whatever. And there's a teller standing there who's got a kid on chemo at home and you just contaminated her and she just took it home to her kid. It's the trickle down. It's not just you that you're trying not to infect. It's everyone you're going to contact in the next 10 days before you have symptoms, because you don't have symptoms until you're 10 days in, but you're still contagious.
Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing. This is the thing, you guys. Just be careful. My thing is this, you don't want any regrets. So many people are like, I'm tired of talking about this. I'm tired of talking about that. I'm tired of this and I'm tired of, I'm like, okay, I get that. Okay, yes, it is quite a bit. And every time you're on the news, everybody's talking about, I get all of that, but you don't want any regrets. What I mean by that is if something does happen to you, you can at least say to yourself, okay, I did take precautions. Because if you did not take precautions, and something happens to you, all you're going to do is sit there while you're trying to breathe and think to yourself, I should have took this more serious. I should have washed my hair more. I should have did this more. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have went over this person's house. I should have been quiet. I should, and so at least take it serious enough so that you won't have any regrets. That's it. That's all I tell everybody. Just don't have any regrets, because that's what happens whenever we do anything. Like if we drive our cars and we know that we need to get our brakes fixed, you're going to have big regrets if you run into something and then next thing you know, you lose a limb. And then all you're thinking is to yourself is like, I knew my brakes were squeaking. I knew I should have got more, but I shouldn't have been driving. I got to go to sleep. I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you for rocking with me, Tony. Thank you for rocking with me, Kimmy. Cubs Den, always, niece, both my nieces. I appreciate y'all. Vi, I love you, girl. Mildred gone, Catherine, you can go on back to the portal. I might put the portal on later, but I'm about to go on and call it a quits because
is it G-rated tonight? Because I ain't going over there if it's R-rated night.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know what he's talking about, but I go over there and I'll determine. Sometimes I just turn my volume down and just give him the watch time. Yeah, hurry over here.
Thank you, Love you, girl.
Have a wonderful night.
Love you too. Talk to y'all later.
Thank you for having me up here. See you later, guys. Bye.
I'm so glad y'all came. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.